everybody. I wanted to stop in and give you a little bit of our experience with sleep training a 10-month-old. So, for the past 10 months, our kiddo has slept in our room in a pack and play right by my side of the bed, or we started in the snoo and then went into a pack and play. And it's been nice, but he's always had a really hard time falling asleep without my help, without me as a sleep aid. And for the past 6 weeks, that's become incredibly difficult. He wasn't sleeping soundly. I wasn't sleeping at all. And his wail it's curdling. He's got a pretty incredible cry. He's got some operatic lungs on him. And I was always because he was going to wake up the toddler and my husband, and I was already awake, and then I wasn't going back to sleep. So I was starting to get resentful. Look, y'all, it wasn't a good situation, and truthfully, I was just always pulling him into my bed and resulting to probably not the safest sleep situation anyway. So my husband and I talked about it, and we were like, okay, we have to do something. Let's see if we can get him out of our room. Let's see if we can start thinking about sleep training. With my oldest, I did the fading method where I kind of put him in his crib and I would come back and check on him after, 2 minutes. And then I'd come and check on him after 5 minutes. And then I'd come and check on him after 10 minutes. And that was incredibly successful for that kiddo. It worked really, really well. I tried that with the youngest, and y'all, it was a disaster. It didn't work at all for him because as soon as I walked in the room, totally new, completely back into freaking out. My presence was just more than he could handle, and he would get so worked up again that he would make himself sick. So it was that's not happening. We need to try just put you in the crib and let you cry until you fall asleep. So we set a really solid routine: bath, books, and then a lullaby. White noise, you're going in the crib. I love you. I'm going to watch you on the monitor. So I take the video monitor. I go and I sit right outside the room. That first night was really, really, really hard. He cried for 30 minutes, eventually wore himself out, tuckered himself out, and fell asleep. He woke up in the middle of the night. He cried for 5 minutes, maybe less than 5 minutes. It wasn't that bad. And then was really tired, particularly from before too. He was still tired. Fell back asleep. It was really hard. It was sad. But I was like, okay, we're going to try it again. We're going to do night two. Night two, he cried for less than 5 minutes. Tuckered himself out, fell asleep. We're only on night 7, and he's got it. He understands the routine. He's like, oh, we're in this nice dark room. She's going to read me a book. She's going to sing me a song. She's going to put me in the crib, and that noise is just going to lull me to sleep. It's been a game changer, you guys, and here's partially why. I felt like when I was doing all my research about sleep training methods, that people talk a lot about, is this harmful for your baby, or is it a good idea? What kind of long-term effects does it have? But nobody was talking about, if you're in bad sleep patterns already, what is that doing to you and your baby now? Kiddo was tired. He wasn't sleeping very well. He was waking up in the middle of the night saying, "Where's my mom?" every single night, and wasn't getting full controlled REM sleep. In just a couple of days of getting really a lot more solid sleep, I can see the wheels clicking faster in his brain. He's more engaged at the dinner table. He's learning how to walk faster. He's laughing more. He's smiling more. He's more engaged. I feel like he's just absorbing information so much better because he's not so focused on being tired. And I'm a better mom because I'm getting better sleep. Those first couple nights were tough because I was so worried about him. I was just glued to that monitor, right? But it's really been a marked difference, not just for me, but for him. And I think that was one of the most liberating things, is I felt like I was sleep training him for me because I needed more sleep because I was struggling. But now that it's been a couple of days, I'm realizing that it was affecting him too. He just couldn't tell me because he can't verbalize it yet. So if you're struggling with sleeping with your baby, if you are always tired and your baby is out of the newborn phase, right? Mine's 10 months old. I've gotten the go-ahead from the pediatrician that he didn't need a bottle at the middle of the night, that there was no reason that he couldn't sleep through the night, that he should be sleeping through the night. If you've gotten all of those green lights from your pediatrician, this is just my story to say this is what worked for our family. And we're going to have bumps in the road later. I'll definitely come back and update you guys because kids go through sleep regressions. And heck, we're now talking about trying to get both the kids in the same room, which is its own journey. But for us, right now, week 2, the crib is his new home. And I love it. It's beautiful. And we're really just glad we were able to try this method and it worked for us. Thanks for stopping by. Keep watching some more videos. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys later.